everybody and welcome to my channel. Today is going to be a get ready with me in which I show you how to create this look right here, and we also have a little bit of a get ready with me style conversation. Mostly one-sided because I'm just talking to a camera at this point, but yeah, this is going to be a get ready with me. So I guess we get into this video, but before I actually let you go, I do want to say that I do post videos on my channel every single day. So if you're interested in seeing more of whatever this is, then check out my channel. It'll be down below, and subscribe, because of course that gives me validation and that makes me want to create more videos, even though honestly at this point I have created so many videos that I think that even if like half the people unsubscribed, I'd still be creating videos. So anyway, yeah, but if you want to give me a little bit of bonus validation to create more videos, then subscribe. Goodness, what is wrong with you, Anya? You are so egotistical. But of course, I'm on YouTube. So yes, I'm just going to let you guys go and watch this video. So if you want to see how to create this look right here, and you want to see what I have to say, then of course, keep on watching. You guys know the drill. This is going to be a, get ready with me. Sorry, my brain just died for a minute there. This is gonna be get ready with me, and I'm gonna be getting ready, and I figured I'd film it because I love a good get ready with me, and I know some of you guys love it too. So yeah, plus I'm wearing this shirt, and I think I've worn it in like several videos already, but it seriously is like the best shirt ever. It's from the thrift store. Okay, like literally more than half of the clothes I wear, probably almost all of them, are from like secondhand stores and the thrift store because it's environmentally friendly and it's cheap, and I'm cheap. So there you go. Anyway, so what are we gonna do today? I feel like I want to like work with some like flat brushes. I want to really pack on some color. I'm gonna be using this palette right here. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna mention brand names in this video. Sometimes I like to do it, sometimes I don't. But this is a subculture. I know, so controversial. I haven't used it in a while. I kind of like it, even though it's a little bit difficult to work with sometimes. But I'm gonna use it today. If you don't have it, you don't need to get it. I think I want to go in with this color called Edge, and then picking it up with a flat brush. By the way, my base is a sticky base, and I'm just going to be pressing this color onto my eyelid. And I kind of want to like focus it on the inner corner. I'm not going to be blending, or I'm going to try and not blend these colors too much. It's more about like packing them on, because you know this palette can be a little bit finicky when it comes to blending, but I do love the shades and the pigmentation in this palette, so I'm good with that. So anyway, I thought we might talk today a little bit about like YouTube. I was watching a video recently from this YouTuber named Evelina. I don't know if you know her or not, but she's a fashion YouTuber, but she does a little bit of makeup, a little bit of beauty, but then again, who doesn't these days? Like honestly, if you're doing fashion, you're probably doing a little bit of beauty as well, but she does mostly fashion. Anyway, she put a video up called like something about like the truth about being an influencer or something like that. She actually has like 1 million subs. So she is not like huge, but she is big, you know. So she was talking about like the shortcomings of being an influencer and obviously the positives. I'm just blending out the edges here just a little bit. This brush is a clean brush, and I'm thinking I'm going to go back in with this brush and pick up Axis. Okay, I'm just going to flip it over and pick up Axis. Okay, so anyway, she was talking about like the truth, quote unquote, about being an influencer, and I watched that video, and in that video she was sort of talking about like how YouTube used to be and how it is now, you know, like how everything online is kind of fake, you know, and how before YouTube was more concentrating on people's lives and just making it a little bit more real, but since little by little you have like that excessive need for like shock value, and you have like that need to really like make a like clickbaity kind of thing, you know, almost. She was talking about the downsides of that, And in that video, she asked the question, like, why did you start watching YouTube? And that got me thinking. Like, I started watching YouTube when I was like, what, 11, 10 years old even? And I probably started watching my first makeup video, like my first makeup videos, when I was probably 11 years old. And I remember vividly, the first makeup videos that I watched were makeup collection videos. And I was fascinated by them. I would literally go and research makeup collection videos, and I would like watch all these makeup collection videos. And I feel like the whole reason I was watching YouTube at that time, I think I want to dip into another palette, by the way. I actually want to dip in to like this like reddy kind of corally shade, okay? And like the whole reason I started watching YouTube was because I literally kind of wanted to get like a connection with somebody, because at the time I was like a super loner. I literally had no friends. This was before me and my sister actually became super close, because if you guys watch my videos now, then you know that we are very close. Like my sister and I, we are so close. And then obviously I have some other close friends. I don't have like a whole ton of friends that I hang out with, but I have like a few that I really treasure. But at the time, like, I had nobody, and I was trying to, you know, like I kind of craved that connection. I wanted to find somebody, and I had no one. And I also was like, of course, super insecure about like myself and the way I looked and the way I talked and who I was. And I felt like these people that I was watching on YouTube, they were like literally taking me into their bedrooms, and that sounds so weird, but they're taking me into their bedrooms and showing me like their makeup and their clothes, and I wanted to have those material things. I was so materialistic back then. I wanted to have the closet, I wanted to have the huge room of like with piles and piles of makeup. And don't get me wrong, like right now I love makeup, but like I am not nearly as materialistic focused as I think I was back then. But anyway, I was watching all these girls because not only did they have what I wanted material wise, they were literally willing to show it to me. It was like they were literally talking to me through the screen, and they're like, let me take you in, let me show you my makeup, let me show you my life, let me show you these things. And it's kind of like what a friend would do, but like at the same time I had no friends, so I had literally no one that would take me like in their room in real life and show me all these things. Like, so I had to, I guess, substitute that virtually. Like I had to basically go online and watch these people, and they like filled that void for me. And that's just how I became hooked. And I started watching all these girls, and I was so interested in how they looked like. I wanted to be them. I remember I started emulating them. I started copying them. Very creepy, I know, but keep in mind, this is me like when I was like 11, 12 years, like 13 years old even. And I think I want to apply a little bit of foundation. But yes, I wanted to be these girls, and I was so like inspired by them, and I was so jealous of them almost. And that's how I started watching them, you know. And that's almost why I started watching, like, actually no, that's pretty much why I started my YouTube channel initially, because I wanted to be them, and I wanted to like just copy everything they did, and they were like doing videos on YouTube, so I was like, you know, why not? And then obviously I got a passion for it later on. Like I got like a really big mega passion for it. I started uploading videos regularly like about a year and a half or 2 years ago. But I really got into YouTube, I'd say like this summer. Like that's when I started to really find like a burning passion for it that hasn't quite gone away yet. So, but I realized sort of recently that I was watching YouTube for different reasons. I no longer click on a video because I want to be that person, or because I'm really like jealous of that person, or because I want to copy that person, or because I want to see what that person has. I mean, Actually, no, that's a lie. Sometimes I like to watch collection videos, sometimes I like to watch closet tours, but my desires and my needs in life, my wishes for like my future and who I want to be, they have changed. You know, like I no longer want to have like a big house and want to have like an entire walk-in closet, and I no longer want like bags and shoes. Like, I mean, I can appreciate all that art and I can appreciate that, you know, like I do one day want to have like a Manolo Blahnik shoe, you know, like, or several pairs of shoes, because like I just appreciate his artistry so much and I appreciate the art behind it. But do I want like a Chanel bag? Like, do I want like Dior? Do I want to have like 3 different colors of this designer jacket? Or like, do I want to have 100 different bronzers, 1,200 different blushes? Do I want to have like an entire pile of eyeshadow palettes? No, I don't. So like I naturally don't watch the people that base their content off like that materialism. Now, I watch YouTube to get inspired. Like that is my main goal with YouTube. I want to get inspired. I want to get motivated, because with these people, I find like a reason to really push myself and to really make myself a better person, you know. I want to have like a good work ethic. I want to be inspired. Like if these girls post, or if someone is posting a makeup tutorial, I click on it because I want to learn. I want to get inspired. I want to get motivated, you know? And if I see like a girl, if I see a boy go to like this far off destination and take beautiful photos, then I'm like inspired by that. And that like just gives me joy to see that someone else is doing that. And it's not that I want to watch these people because I want to become them. It's I want to watch these people to learn how to become a better version of myself. And I guess that sort of like mindset sort of meshes into the fact that yes, there has been a lot of negativity on YouTube recently, but I don't know if I've spoken about this like on my channel before, but literally like you won't be able to find that negativity if you watch the right people. Because if you watch like the bigger YouTubers that are talking about it, if you take too much of what they say and run with it, like you are never going to really get past that negativity. So like literally what I do is I've almost completely stopped watching larger YouTubers. I still do so like every now and then just for fun, but when it comes to like beauty YouTubers, like I will most of the time watch smaller YouTubers because I just get so inspired by them and I love their content, and their content is new and fresh and it inspires me. I've said this before several times, so I guess it sounds like a broken record, but I literally have a video on my channel titled Why I Watch Smaller Influencers and why I like watch, or why I stopped watching larger YouTube gurus that much. And that video for me is just a representation of the fact that yes, I have changed. Like I have my reasons for watching YouTube has changed, because say like the younger version of myself like was so materialistic, I was so like insecure in my own being that I wanted to literally learn how to transform myself into someone else. And when that didn't work, I slowly realized that I should really be looking at ways to improve myself rather than ways to completely change myself and turn myself into another person, if that makes any sense. And I just realized that I don't want the things in life that I thought I wanted. I mean, maybe I will change again at some point, but I just love watching YouTube and I love interacting with so many people because it is literally something that fuels me, something that inspires me, and it fulfills me, like to see amazing people and to get to know like people that I would never have an opportunity to know, you know, without YouTube. without the internet. But I love talking with people, I love interacting with people, and that has been like the reason why like I continue watching YouTube, because it's just, for me, it's just such a positive place. Because I don't really like looking at like the negative side of things. I like looking at the positivity. And I feel like on YouTube, you kind of get what you're looking for. You can find a lot of positivity and you can find a lot of negativity. So if you're looking for the positivity, you're going to have like a harder time finding negativity. But it's kind of like if you are looking for negativity, or if you're expecting negativity, you're gonna have an easier time finding negativity rather than positivity. Does that make any sense? I have no idea, but that's kind of like where my mind has been at. Like, I don't look for drama. Like, sometimes it can be a lot of fun to watch, don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, I literally am like, okay, life is so short. Life is literally so short. I don't know when I will leave this body. I don't know what's going to happen. So might as well spend the little time that I have on this earth and in this body to look for positivity and look for love and look for life and look for happiness, because I don't care, about, who said what to who or blah, blah, blah. I'm looking for inspiration. I'm looking for creativity. I'm looking for light, and I can find that on YouTube. Because like no matter how bad I'm feeling, or no matter like how crappy a certain day has been, or even like if a day has been like super happy, like you can go on the internet, you can find so many lovely people to talk to, you can find so many people to just relate to, and it's amazing. It's really, really beautiful. I think I'll also be doing like a little bit of an inner corner highlight with this like sort of like turquoisey blue shade. And then, of course, a little bit of mascara. There has been, like, this new feature. I don't know if it's international or not. But, like, in the US, there has been this feature on YouTube where you can literally have, like, a setting that has, like, a little bit of a pop-up or notification when you've been watching YouTube for, like, a certain period of time. Like, for example, like, if you've been watching YouTube for an hour, then a reminder will pop up and let you know about that, or, like, 2 hours, etc. There's, like, an entire, like, selection to choose from. And that actually has really been great, because I don't know about you, but I can really get sucked into YouTube, so, like, having that notification sort of like makes me realize, okay, Anya, YouTube is fun, YouTube is good to watch, but now it's time to get back to being productive, and usually that entails like me actually creating YouTube videos. So yes, I think I want to add a little bit of dimension by adding like a different color of this like liquidy eyeshadow. This, by the way, is like the Supernova eyeshadow from ColourPop. I have a few shades that I have been using religiously. They're so good. Like, I love these. Like, I have been using them all the time. So for lips, I'm going to go for a nude lip liner. Of course, no surprise there. And then I'll be using this Bite Multi-Stick in the shade Cashew. This is like the lipstick. You can also use it on your cheeks. I don't really like it on my cheeks too much, so I like to keep it on my lips, but it doesn't dry down matte. Like, it's matte, but it doesn't dry down like super matte enough to suck the moisture out of your lips. I'm going to be going in with some more highlight, of course, because I need that. And I'm just going to top off that liquidy highlight from earlier with just a touch, just a little touch of some highlight. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes. Silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. Favorite things. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is, goodness, I've smudged my lower lash mascara so badly, but I'm just gonna leave it. So I'm going to go in with this like little bit of a Fenty gloss. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna wrap this video up because this is the end of this makeup look right here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and maybe like enjoyed having a little bit of like a commentary going while we filmed. Let me know what you thought and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye guys.